Hey everyone, so after a long wait, the Valentine's update is finally here, so let's get into it and let's check out what is new. So first of all, we have a new mid-century furniture set, and this is probably gonna be, oops, I placed two tables. This is probably gonna be my new favorite furniture. I especially love these dining chairs. And I just think the style is perfect for the type of houses that I build, so I'm gonna be using that every time now. We have a new end table that's triangular, and I love it. I wish it came in like two sizes, or you could resize it. Imagine if you can actually resize it. No, you cannot resize it to make like two tables next to each other, but I do love that table quite a lot. Then we have a design lounge chair. Now these are kind of common and kind of expensive, so this is pretty cool. It's kind of based on an Eames chair. Kind of love that. Might place that in my houses. We have a mid-century TV stand, a coffee table. The coffee table is quite large actually, so this will fit big living rooms. Then we have a new table clock, and I think it's so cute. We have a new mid-century lamp. I love this lamp so much. I think, yeah, I'm also gonna use that quite a lot in my houses. It's like modern, but not modern. Love it, love it, love it. Then we also have a new table lamp and a new floor lamp. So there's a lot of new items in this update. And then we move on to the plants. And what I love about the new plants is that they come separately. So you have the pot, so you can choose whatever pot you want. Currently, the indoor plants that we had in-game did not have that function, so I think it's pretty cool that we have that now. So we have these two pots, and then we have more. There's a Lux ribbed pot, which is kind of big. And then we have this stand as well. Of course, all in mid-century style. And we have this raised pot. They all come in different sizes, as you can see. Oh, and oh my god, I missed like one of the biggest items. The mid-century couch. We have a new couch. And then we have an armchair as well in the mid-century style. Then for plants, we have a pilea. Not quite sure how that sounds in English, but yeah. We call that pancake plant in Dutch. We have a spider plant. And then we also have a monstera. Now, one monstera is a normal one, so this one. And then we also have a variegated monstera, which is an expensive version of the same plant. It just grows white on the leaves, and I love it so much. And then we also have a snake leaves plant, which in Dutch is called a lady tongue plant, which kind of is weird now that I think about it. And I had to rejoin because there was a bug with the plants. I guess I joined too early. But before I joined the game, we also now have update logs when you join the game. It's in the bottom right. You can click it right here, and as you can see, the entire update log is now part of the game, which is super useful. So anyways, I cleaned up a little bit after rejoining because I was so all over the place. So we have these new plants and pots that come together in one pack, one combination. But then we also have the loose pots, and what I was having an issue with is that the plants wouldn't go into the pots, but the plants also come separately. So one, you can use them in your garden now. You can also pick what pot you want to use for whatever plant. And the fun thing about this as well is that if you have this plant, you can move it around as well. You can also resize it because it is a separate plant. So if you want a super small plant or a super large plant, which it's not centered in my pot right now, but we can easily fix that. There we go. You can also make a super large plant. Now, when it comes to the plants that come in the pot, you cannot resize them because they're not separate plants. But you can also put multiple plants into one pot if you wish for a more fuller plant. So that is why I love that they also added the separate plants and pots. So you can choose and pick whatever you want and make your own type of expensive looking plant. And no matter how many plants you put in there, you can always move the pot as long as the plants are in the pot, which is awesome. Moving on, as you can see, there are some old items in the new category. That's because they were redesigned, so we have new versions of them. This is what the new chair looks like, the elegant chair. We also have the stool that was fixed a little bit, so it looks a little bit more flowy and a little more like the actual style that this furniture was trying to go for. We have a new redesigned globe. The ordered books were redesigned so they don't look as busy anymore, and I think they look, I'm gonna use a word that I don't use often, but I think they look a little more aesthetic. And then the romantic roses were redesigned as well, finally, after all those years. And I think my favorite upgrade is the gramophone. I think it looks a lot better now and looks like an actual gramophone without the shiny texture on it, so very nice looking. Oh, and then the night shield was also redone. So putting those items together. Oh, and the open book was also redone. It used to have like that weird shadow in the middle that was removed. So it looks like this now. Now, moving on to what the actual update is about, Valentine's Day. We do have some new stuff for Valentine's Day as well. We have this hearts centerpiece, We have hanging spiral hearts from the ceiling. Then we have a heart-shaped vase. Then we have this big illuminated heart archway. Oh, and for stuff that's been redone, sorry, we also have beach balls. I'm again all over the place. They covered like a lot of different themes this update, so I don't really know where to start, but we have a new beach umbrella, and then the other beach umbrella has been added to the game as well. Same thing with the beach balls. We have the classic looking beach ball, and then we have a beach ball that you can paint whatever color you want. Now, anyways, back to Valentine's. So we also have the heart bubble balloon. I think it looks cute. My favorite addition is probably this plush heart toy. It's so cute. I'm probably gonna have 300 of those stocked up in my inventory, but oh my god, look at it. And then if you get a rose bouquet and take it, put it in the vase. That is what it looks like in the heart-shaped vase. Probably gonna stock up a lot of those as well. I just love that so much. Now going into the special category, these are items we have from previous year. So we have the hearts given back, we have the broken heart, the taped heart, and these are all from previous years, as I said. We have the confetti popper, the heart pattern pillow, a heart pillow, a hanging heart, a heart-shaped gift. Of course, all of the teddy bears that come in different sizes. Let's get the biggest one. The inflatable heart, and then the Cupid statue as well. Oh, and as you probably already noticed, pretty much the grass is back, so the grass texture on the ground is back. It doesn't look like a plastic box anymore. Moving on to the kitchen area, we do have a lot of new foods. Oof, that took me a long time to get, but we have a lot of Valentine's Day food. We have the cappuccino, the cheesecake, some new cookies, a heart-shaped pizza, heart-shaped bacon, heart-shaped cake, a Valentine's log, macaroons, cupcakes, pink hot chocolate, heart cookies, then the chocolate box, and then the chocolate, and then the candy as well. My god, that is quite a lot. Moving on to new emotes. You can now talk on the phone. And it looks like this. If you have a animated face on, you will actually talk into the phone, which is super cool and will fit a lot of role plays and videos for content creators. You can now be jealous, which is not a good look on anyone. You can now facepalm, be impatient, giggle. Oh my god, my face. I'm not sure if this is a new one. I don't think it is. We have so many emotes now that I keep forgetting which are new. You can now slip, just like you could with the ice skates. Some of the dances have been replaced, such as the Becky dance. You look a lot more excited now. I do think the cheer emote has been replaced as well. There you go, super happy. You can now finally think, talk, which could be good for roleplays. I think this one will be used a lot. And it makes me wonder why it wasn't in the game earlier, actually, because this feels like something we needed to have. But yeah, you can have a talk emote, which is, I don't know, I think it's really fitting for this game. You can yawn if someone is talking too much. So yes, there's a lot of new emotes in the game. Going back into build mode, we have some new textures, of course based on the mid-century of it all. Floral stems, half circles. Now if it has an exclamation mark, it's new and it will stay in the game. If it has a star, it will disappear after this update, which I'm kind of sad about because I do love the new hearts that we have gotten in the game. We have bigger hearts as well. And then the rounded rectangles I think are new as well. Let me give them somewhat of a brighter color. So this is what the new textures look like. And again, I do think that the hearts are disappearing, which is sad, but yeah. And then going to town, and as you can see, Valentina is back at the BFF store selling stuff for Valentine's Day as usual. Let's hope Susan is not too angry about this. And I probably forgot to show you the chocolate dipped strawberries, so here they are. Giving them to Valentina. I'm actually gonna take just one. Thank you. And I think that covers everything from the Valentine's update. So we do have Valentina right here. So anyways, to recap, we have revamped items that were in build mode before but have just gotten a new look. They look a lot better in my opinion, so I'm very happy that that happened. We have a new mid-century furniture set with new lights, new couches, and then new tables. The chairs are probably my favorite. Then we have a new plants and then also separate pots where you can put the plants in yourself to resize them to give them a different look. For Valentine's Day itself, we have some new items like the heart-shaped illuminated thing, the balloon, the plush, which I love a lot, the vase, and then some centerpiece and a ceiling piece. This is all stuff from last year. We have 5 new textures in the game, and then we also have this as new food, which is a lot. And then we have the new emotes like talking and talking on the phone. So anyways, gonna leave it at that. I hope you enjoy this update. It's quite a lot and it was a lot of work to make all of this. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.